Can ChatGPT answer C1 Advanced keyword transformation exercises? Are you smarter than a super smart robot? And if you're not, will you hate yourself? This sounds like so much fun. Let's go. So, I sent this to my boy ChatGPT. Then, I sent it some C1 Advanced keyword transformation exercises. I was interested in two things. Number one, would ChatGPT be able to follow the rules to answer the questions? And number two, would ChatGPT be able to answer the questions correctly? Well, let's see. And the answer is, he was desperate to give the interviewers a good impression. And if you got that correct, well done. But you are no smarter than a machine. Oof, that's depressing. Yeah, ChatGPT got this one correct, and that's not easy. There are many steps to answering this question. Number one, you need to recognize that this is about the past, and therefore we need to use the past simple. Number two, you need to recognize that desperate is an adjective, and therefore we need to use the past simple auxiliary verb be before using desperate. So, he was desperate. Number three, we need to know that desperate is an adjective of feeling, and adjectives of feeling are usually followed by to plus the infinitive. And number four, that the noun impression is collocated with the verb give, which gives us he was desperate to give. See? It's not simple at all. And this robot got it right. And it got it right in like 1 second. How long did it take you? So far, it's computer 1 and you maybe 1, I hope. Let's do another one. The answer is, his injury prevented him from playing in the next game. And I'm gonna lose my job because, yeah, ChatGPT got this one correct as well. Well, actually, no, not quite, because then I thought, but does ChatGPT understand why it's so amazing? So I asked it. I asked my best friend's ChatGPT if he or she could explain the grammar rules, and this is what I got. Yeah, this is very wrong. Can you explain why? Tell me in the comments below why ChatGPT doesn't understand the grammar. But still, the answer that ChatGPT gave me was correct. This means that so far the computer has scored 2, and you, hopefully, have scored 2. But don't worry if you're doing terribly, because we'll just do another one, yeah? Yeah. The answer is, I have not got round to answering my emails yet. And did you get it right? Because if you did, then well done. You are smarter than ChatGPT. Stupid computers, right? Idiots. ChatGPT did not even manage to follow the rules of the exercise. What a moron. So, I explained to my best friend's ChatGPT that it had used 8 words instead of between 3 and 6. I asked my best friend's ChatGPT to do it again, and this is what I got.
Email still wrong.
Yeah, I think I made it angry. To be fair, the phrasal verb to get round to doing something is quite difficult, right? It's pretty hard to infer the meaning of get round from the verb get and the preposition round. Also, we have that really annoying to plus ing, because normally when you see to, it's plus the infinitive, right? But here, to is a preposition, and so after to, we need the ing form. We can't expect a robot to know everything, right? They're not geniuses like us. So far ChatGPT has got 2 correct out of a possible 3. How are you doing? If you're still doing terribly, don't worry, because we have 2 more to go. Yes! The answer is, no matter how hard Toby worked, he never succeeded in winning his daddy's love. And of course, ChatGPT got this one correct, because apparently it's just common knowledge that Toby's daddy doesn't love him because he teaches his own language, and that means he's a failure. As if. Dad, yeah? I've been speaking English for 30 years now. That's not easy. In fact, that's a really difficult thing to do. Some people go their whole lives without saying a single word of English. Ignorant. I even asked ChatGPT to give me an explanation, and it did a good job. But this makes sense, because you can learn this expression as a lexical chunk without thinking too much about it. No matter when means it doesn't matter when. No matter how means it doesn't matter how. No matter where means it doesn't matter where. Yeah, you get the idea. But ChatGPT is doing remarkably well. That is 3 correct out of a possible 4. We've got 1 more. Let's go. The answer is, Smash English will upload a video later, so you had better not go out. And ChatGPT got it wrong. But that's because it stopped following the rules for some reason. Whatever. So, I told my only and imaginary friend to do this again, but to follow the rules this time. And this is what I got. Yeah, ChatGPT got the answer correct. And it could explain the rules to me. Really well, actually. It even noted that the expression, "you had better," suggests that there will be negative consequences if the advice isn't followed, which is great. So, in total, that gives ChatGPT 4 out of 5. How does that compare to your score? Honestly, if you didn't do as well as ChatGPT, then don't be sad, because ChatGPT has been trained on millions and millions and millions and millions and bazillions and gazillions of sentences. So, you haven't read that many sentences in your own language in all of your life. So if you got some correct that ChatGPT got wrong, then that really is fantastic. What's interesting to me as a teacher is the fact that ChatGPT often doesn't know why it is correct or why it is incorrect. And I think this is because ChatGPT has learnt its language inductively. That is, instead of being given the grammar rules and from there trying to construct sentences, ChatGPT has been shown loads of examples of sentences and from there worked out autonomously what the rules are. This means it knows the rules without explicitly understanding the rules. Kind of like the way that a native speaker knows how to speak the language they speak. This then raises questions for you guys. What is the best way for you to learn grammar? Should you be learning the rules and then from the rules deducing what to do? Or should you be looking at loads of examples of the language that you want to learn and from there just kind of figuring it out subconsciously? Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully that was interesting to you. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. My name is Toby and this was Smash English.